Boxcar. The boxcar is railroading's original workhorse, a fully enclosed rectangle on wheels, first built around 1835 on the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. Those early cars were just 30 feet long with a 10-ton capacity. Today's standard 50-foot boxcar stretches 58 feet over couplers, stands 16 feet tall, and offers 6,235 cubic feet of cargo space. It weighs 37 tons empty and carries 106 tons of payload. The 86-foot high cube variant reaches 10,000 cubic feet. Modern plug doors close flush via a rotating lever and gear mechanism. About 104,000 boxcars remain in service. One 60-foot boxcar hauls roughly 205,000 pounds, equivalent to 3 fully loaded tractor trailers. A 60-foot boxcar's interior could hold about 56,000 basketballs. Covered hopper. The covered hopper is North America's most numerous freight car, roughly 570,000 in service, comprising 35% of the entire fleet. These enclosed gravity discharge workhorses haul grain, cement, plastic pellets, and chemicals. The standard 3-bay grain hopper measures about 60 feet, with 4,750 cubic feet of capacity, weighing 32 tons empty and carrying 110 tons. Interior hopper sheets angled at 45 to 60 degrees funnel product to bottom outlet gates. The first covered hopper appeared in the mid-1930s. The grain revolution came in 1966 with the first grain unit train. 115 cars carrying 400,000 bushels, slashing shipping rates by 62%. One car holds approximately 3,500 bushels of wheat, enough for 245,000 loaves of bread. A 100-car grain unit train carries enough wheat for 24.5 million loaves, enough to give every person in New York City 3 loaves each. Open-top hopper. The open-top hopper traces its roots to the 1820s when small 2-axle jimmies hauled about 2 tons of coal on mule-powered tramways. Today's standard 100-ton open-top hopper measures 49 feet 8.5 inches, offers 3,420 cubic feet of capacity, and weighs 31 tons empty. Modern hot shoe electrical contacts on the rail automatically open bottom gates as the car passes over an unloading pit. Rotary car dumpers offer an alternative, physically flipping the car 135 degrees while still coupled, processing one car every 35 to 45 seconds. Approximately 70% of all coal shipped to U.S. power plants travels by rail. The aluminum Bethgon 2 became the best-selling coal car ever with 70,000-plus units. At 21 tons empty, it's 12 tons lighter than steel equivalents. About 111,000 open hoppers remain in service. One rail car of coal generates approximately 960,000 kilowatt hours, enough to power 90 average U.S. homes for an entire year. Tank car. The tank car is a rolling pressure vessel, a cylindrical steel tank on 2 truck assemblies. A modern DOT 117 crude oil car holds 28,600 gallons, weighs 46 tons empty, and maxes out at 143 tons gross. The fleet numbers roughly 439,000 cars. The first tank cars appeared in 1865, carrying 3,500 gallons of crude oil in Pennsylvania. The largest ever built was a 63,000-gallon behemoth stretching 98 feet. After the 2013 Lac-Mégantic disaster, 47 deaths, the DOT 117 standard mandated 9/16-inch thick shells, head shields, and thermal protection resisting pool fires for 100-plus minutes. Since introduction, DOT 117 cars have achieved 0 deaths and 0 serious injuries. Tank cars carry everything from crude oil and chlorine to corn syrup, milk, wine, and fruit juice. A single 30,000-gallon tank car holds enough liquid to fill 1.5 residential swimming pools. A 100-car unit train replaces 136 tanker trucks. Well car, double-stack car. The well car is the most transformative freight car ever invented. By sinking containers into a recessed well, then stacking a second on top, it doubled intermodal capacity per train. Southern Pacific and Sealand designed the first in 1977, but the revolution ignited in 1984 when the first all-double-stack service launched from Los Angeles to New Jersey. The most common configuration is a 5-unit articulated set-sharing intermediate trucks. A loaded 5-unit set with 10 containers can weigh 600,000-plus pounds. The bottom container sits close to the rails, lowering the center of gravity, while top containers lock on via twist-lock interbox connectors. In 2024, U.S. railroads moved 13.84 million intermodal units, containers representing a record 96.3% of originations. Intermodal accounts for about 25% of major railroad revenue. A single double-stack train replaces 280 to 300 trucks on the highway. Flatcar. The flatcar is the oldest freight car type. First used in 1826 on the Granite Railway of Quincy, Massachusetts, hauling granite blocks weighing 60 to 65 tons. Today's standard 89-foot flat car measures 94 feet 8 inches over couplers, weighs 41.5 tons empty, and carries 101.5 tons of payload. The extraordinary Schnabel car variant is the heaviest ever built. WECX 801 stretched 231 feet long, weighed 400 tons empty, and could carry a 1,018-ton load on 36 axles. Hydraulic systems shift the load 44 inches vertically and 40 inches laterally, controlled by a crew of 6 operators. A loaded Schnabel car at 2.8 million pounds weighs roughly the same as 14 blue whales. Flat cars carry lumber, steel beams, military vehicles, wind turbine components, and even Boeing 737 fuselage sections. During World War II, flat cars moved the nation's entire arsenal of tanks and artillery.